we built Peel, which is basically an agentic economy to reduce food wastage. Now, how does this work? Well, every restaurant wastes some amount of food every day, and we realized that we could ledgerize this on the chain, meaning when a restaurant buys food, this is recorded on chain, and when they kind of sell food at the point of sale using tools like Square, Lightspeed, Toast, all these Shopify POS sales trackers, these are all logged. And we realized that one way we could then verify the level of food wastage would be to run some calculations between the food that they purchase from the supplier and the eventual amount that they sell. And so what we thought would be two key functions. One, we would create basically a carbon credit system but for food wastage. And this innovation came through, a lot of deliberation. And we realized that if we kind of run this with a 25% cut off, this would then be the best to kind of decide how to reward companies that are trying to minimize their food wastage. So think incentive mechanisms, think behavioral economics. Restaurants are able to obtain, incentives, and we're looking to pitch this to the government. So as you can see here on this is the live ledger, and every single one of these purchases and transfers are recorded on the Hedera blockchain. So over here, you can see we go to the message, the ranking result. Kitchen A for now, which represents Dishu, has earned credits at the end of the day. So what this basically does is it runs the workflow from the start to end based on the delivery. You can see the amount, the weight of the ingredients that they're buying, as well as how they close the periods with the amount that's left in their inventory after the POS calculations. So I think from this let's go to the food market, right? And so we're interested in the agentic economy, where every restaurant is represented by one autonomous AI agent that basically runs and trades with other agents in a kind of efficient, so the efficient market hypothesis. This goal was to reduce food wastage through a too good to go system, but enacted across multiple restaurants. So as you can see here, I've created a sample with Dishum, Pret, and Wagamama. And I'm going to go to the backend over here. Let's just open a new terminal. So with this, let's do npm run market. And so this is what's happening on the background. As you can see, the live exchange is also displaying this. But what's happening is you can see kitchen A, B, C, each representing a different kitchen, are operating, waking up, evaluating what's in their pantry at that moment. And all this happens autonomously, so managers don't have to care about the logistics. Managers don't have to care about, checking inventory at the end of every day. All this is recorded on-chain and verifiable. So kitchen A, as you can see, is woken up, detected that he has this much projected use of rice, pasta, flour, oil. You can use any ingredient. And it then runs a reasoning agent. So for this case, we use Llama that detected a surplus exceeding the threshold. And with this, there are different tool calls. I think we have a publish reasoning, post offer, there's also a search offer, and basically it kind of runs like each agent calls on these interesting tools to interact with the restaurants efficiently. So let's go to the market topic and maybe the transcript topic over here. So you can see it submitted a message, which basically represents the auction, and you can see that it's basically a JSON file that other LLMs can then interpret on chain. And if you look at this over here, it's the reasoning message, so that all this is auditable. You're not just making purchases without there being a clear reasoning behind it. So as you can see right now, kitchen A, B, C, they're all running, they're all scanning markets. Oh, look, kitchen B has found an offer posted for rice, and it's able to do this at a lower cost. So, I mean, when you buy from a grocer, it's more expensive, but if you're able to source this, using geospatial location. So as you can see, right now they are trying to source, we are planning to implement a weight system so that nearer restaurants have an enclave where they can trade food credits and trade food better. So at the end of the day, I think this is a very interesting system that we can implement. It uses the Hedera blockchain to, one, ensure verification, two, autonomously trade using agentic wallets, and three, to ensure that everything is legible from, anyone in the public can view this. There's no people throwing away their food wastage and kind of just discarding that in horrible scandals. So all this, look, we can push this to the government. We can enact this across restaurants to reduce their costs, as well as look at approaches to incentivize, implement carbon credit markets into the system of food wastage. So all in all, I mean, you can click on Wagamama, I think, and you can see, yeah, currently that they have an open offer for oil. But yeah, all in all, Peel is a great product. We aim to reduce food wastage, cut this down as much as possible. Thank you so much.